I have time during our exercise, I will make it a live feed. But right now we do have a live video feed, but it's not on the website for this show, which I can tell you now is spiritmediumtv.com. So this show is approximately an hour in length. That means that it'll end about 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or however that translates to where you are. We probably will be getting into the actual connections for you with Spirit at about 10 to 15 minutes into the hour. Please don't reveal too much information. I always beg you not to do that. And have your questions ready if I'm going to be talking to you about your own life. If you want an other side connection, of course, ask your loved ones to come in and participate. The phone number to get into the reading queue is area code 347-945-5849. We also accept Skype. I don't know how to do it for you. I just know how to get in from my own perspective because I've not been a client to connect to the show via Skype. But I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory from Blog Talk Radio's page. And my page on Blog Talk Radio is blogtalkradio.com/spirit-medium-law. And there you'll find a link to this show. And I have the website, which is designed for this show, and on there are about 3 or 4 major things. The first thing is to get a big sale off a reading with me, off a 30-minute reading. That's spiritmediumtv.com, item 1B. Item 1A on that page, excuse me. Item 1B is to allow you to jump to the top of the reading queue with a $5 donation given to help the Humane Foundation for Animals. That's item 1B at spiritmediumtv.com. We have 1 donation I know of so far. We might have others. It all depends on what happens. Oops, there's somebody here who wrote me something, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I see what it is. Oh my God, I wish I wasn't so discombobulated. What I have in my inbox, my email inbox, is a picture that I'm going to be using during the remote influence exercise later. Okay, so back to spiritmediumtv.com. So number 1B on that page is jump to the top of the reading queue with a $5 donation. And item number 2 on that page is a live video feed of this show, which is not working right now. And item number 3 on that page is a way for you to RSVP for our very exciting online intuitive development circle, which happens every Monday, or most Mondays after the show, 8 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, you can just click in through spiritmediumtv.com, number 3. Okay, so let's see, what are we going to talk about this evening? Oh, well, we're going to talk about a little preview of what remote viewing is, because that's what I'll be doing in the class tonight, the online Intuitive Development Circle class. And if you've been listening to this show for a while, you might know what remote viewing is, because it kind of works into a lot of what I do. I automatically see things, and quite often I'm seeing things, especially when I do mediumship, I'm seeing things as if it's like a camera in front of me or what have you. And some of us are better at this than others. Some are better at remote viewing than others, because some of us have different psychic skills, but each of you is psychic, okay? So never doubt that, but some of you may tend towards one of the 5. I'm very good at seeing and hearing spirit, and also somewhat feeling spirit. Some people are good at just sensing, okay? Other people are good at just knowing. Okay, those are the basic 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the 5th one? You can see here, know, feel. Can't remember the 4th one right now. I mean, the 5th one right now. Somebody in the chat queue, Jules33, asked, am I taking chat questions? No, Jules, I usually don't do that because I work off of your voice vibration. There's somebody with a name here I kind of recognize. Hold on for a second. No, Kim. Hi, Kim. You have a last name of somebody I know very well. Okay, Jules is typing. Jules, what do you want to say, love? Oh, okay, I don't know what Jules is going to say, and I can't stay here and wait. Okay, so we're all going to do a little bit of a remote viewing exercise tonight, okay? And I will be posting the picture I'm using for this exercise. I will post it on the support group for my training class, which is Soul Psychic Media, Soul Psychic Healer on Facebook. Soul Psychic Healer on Facebook. We'll get the picture posted in a little while after the show is over, maybe later on tonight. But I am also going to show it. If I can get the video feed fixed, I will show it on YouTube as well. In other words, I have a video running from YouTube, and right now it's not displaying in a live feed to the website to the show. But if I do fix it during the time you're doing the exercise, then you'll be able to see it there as well. Okay, not a big deal. So I'd like all of you, if you'd like to participate in this fun little psychic game, I'd like you all to uncross your arms and legs for a moment. And start to sit back, comfortable in your chair or wherever you are, lying down or what have you. I'd like you to start to breathe abdominally. Just focus on your breath from your abdominal area, allowing the air to go in and out slowly. And in a moment, I'm going to focus in on something visual. But first, I'd like you all to ask that you receive the message. The message telepathically, actually, is how it will be done. Just for a moment, each of you that's doing the exercise, ask that you be able to receive the message, the visual that I'll be sending out or broadcasting, that you be able to receive this psychically in highest love and light. Good. And now what I'd like you to do is to imagine that you're connecting with me energetically. That's part of the setup for any kind of psychic work. Imagine that you have an energy field and that I have an energy field. And both fields are approaching each other and now connecting. Ooh, good. You might feel a click from that. And now I'm going to look at the picture. I'm not going to let you know what I'm looking at. I'm going to be focusing in on that. And what I'd like you all to do is just simply entirely receive anything that you get. Good. Anything you get is correct. Could be a feeling. It could be a visual. Could be anything. Any of your psychic senses are valid. And now write down what you got. At the very least, towards the end of the show, I will tell you what I was focusing in on, as it is something that is popular. Okay, so let's go to the phone lines, and I'll be asking each of you if you participated, if you did get anything, what it was. And the first person, well, Susie, I'll come to you in a moment, sweetheart. And again, if anybody wants to jump to the top of the reading queue, as right now it is quite busy, quite flooded, you can simply go to spiritmediumtv.com, and item 1B on that page allows you to make a donation. So what I do is I try to go to the reading queue and pick those that have either made a donation or those that are longest in line. So I'm going to go to someone I think I've read for before. The name sounds familiar. The name is T. Hold on for a moment.
Hello.
Hi, T. How are you, sweetie?
Fine, and I participated.
You did? Oh, wonderful. What did you get, T?
Me, I don't know why I got flowers. Some types of flowers.
Okay, and what else can you be a little more specific of what the flowers looked like?
It was like a mixture. It was like, I want to say roses, and then it would switch up to like tulips.
Okay, there's a reason I'm asking you because sometimes you're interpreting it. One of the things we learn as psychics is we give exactly what we're getting. So what you got looked like a flower, okay, but it might not have exactly been a flower, okay?
Yeah.
And that could very well be the case. Did you get any colors of the flowers or what you thought were
Yes,
flowers?
it was reddish pink.
Okay. Well, that's pretty close. That does resonate a little bit for what I was sending out, but I wasn't sending flowers per se, but some of the shapes could have been interpreted to be flower-like. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, so you did pretty good, honey. Now, are you looking for an other side connection, sweetie, or are you looking for your own life?
I guess if it can like be intertwined, I don't. It doesn't even matter. It's just where I'm at in my life. I'm just needing to wanting to know in the next 2 weeks what's going to happen because just looking for jobs, and if I don't get a job here, then I have to move back there. But just really wanting to work now.
Okay. So you're trying to find about work. Let's get a good question together. All right.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know if I have to move or not with that. So
Okay, just hold on. I also want to let you know there's a father figure in spirit for you. So that could be a grandpa or somebody around the family like that. I just want you to know.
hmm
Okay, so he's looking in on you also, helping you with this. Let me see something, honey. Hold on. I'm going to go a little deeper, love. You're going to get work. You're going to get work, but it's not going to come that soon. It feels like there's a few obstacles you have to overcome first. And one of them feels like you either have to get more information or more words out or communicate something about you and communicating that needs to be developed a little bit more. I don't know if it's your ability to communicate or that you're just not sending out the word enough. But within 2 weeks, I don't feel that you're going to be getting a position, not the one, not the ideal one that you're looking for. It feels like you are looking for a specific kind of position, but that's not going to happen right away. Do you understand what I mean when I say ideal position, please? Because they give me that word
hmm
exactly. Okay. The ideal position is going to be postponed a little bit, but don't worry because it will be something in the interim to feed you. Okay, to put food on your table, and then it will come probably more closer to the fall. Okay, they want you to take whatever comes in for now. It won't interfere with you getting what you want. Okay, it won't interfere
okay.
with you getting what you want.
Should I
And
do something to postpone it?
did you do something to postpone it? You're asking me?
Yeah.
No, you haven't done a thing. It's just the nature of the beast or the business that you're trying to get into. It reminds me of a lot of whatever you're trying to get into. It reminds me of when I used to be in acting. It reminds me of something to do with acting, like contract work or something. It has a glamorous feel to it as well. What kind of work? The ideal work? What kind of work are you waiting for, honey? Are you looking for?
I was looking for social work kind of positions.
Okay. All right. No, you haven't done anything wrong. It's just the only thing I can say is something about communication skills needs to be improved, as I said earlier. But you will still get your position of what you want, and so just keep at it, keep going at it. You're going to have to take something in the interim. There seems to be a level of glamour to this, even though it's social work. Most people wouldn't think of social work as glamorous. There's something glamorous about this. What could you understand what that means? I mean, I have no idea why social work would feel so glamorous to me.
No, not right now.
Okay, I don't know. Well, anyway, the bottom line is in 2 weeks you're not going to get that ideal position, but it will be coming closer to the fall. In the interim, there will be something coming in that you can grab for now. It won't be exactly what you're looking for, but is related. Actually, could actually lead to what you want that's more ideal. Don't forget about networking. It's very important. Okay, T?
Okay, do you see me in Georgia or New Jersey?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that part of it. Oh, by the way, honey, I want to thank you for joining the mailing list. If anybody wants to get on my mailing
Thank
list,
you.
just feel free to do so. Go to spiritmediumtv.com on the right side of the page. You can join the mailing list. Do I see you staying in Georgia or having to move for that? Hold on. No, you're not going to move. You're going to stay where you are, close to home. It feels like that's your home, Georgia, where you are now. There's older people there that you know from your family. You're going to be able to stay there. And there won't be a long commute either. It does feel like for some reason or other you're not right in the hub of where things are happening. Like maybe you're in a more rural or suburban area where ain't much going on. But for some reason or other, you're not gonna, right? You're not gonna have to go very far. You will be able to stay where you are until you're ready to move, and then that can happen later on. But you don't have to move right away. And besides that, you can't move right away because you don't have the money and the means to do so. So just allow yourself to relax. There will be a little bit of a commute that you won't like, okay, in the beginning, but eventually you will be able to move closer to position. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sweetie. God bless.
Thank you.
Okay, honey. Bye. Okay, social work. That's a beautiful line of work, social work. I admire social workers. It's a work of love, a work of love. Okay, I'm going to go to Susie. Speaking of work of love, hey, Susie, how you doing?
Hey, Laura, how you doing?
I'm doing great, honey. Welcome to the show, and thank you for helping out in the background. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Susie B is in the background, getting your name, putting on the mailing list if you like to join, so on and so forth. What can I do for you this evening, darling?
Just wanted to see what you see for finances for me coming up because things are very, very tight.
Mm. They're not going to get better for a while. You're going to have to change some major thing. I know what you're waiting for. Let me
Right.
see, let me see. Let me look at that. Okay, I don't want to reveal too much to everybody out there. Hold on. It seems like I'm getting 3. So that's probably in the vicinity of 3 months that something's going to come to term or fruition there. And let me see if it's
Yeah.
going to, yeah, okay. And let me see if it's going to be in your favor at that time because you can just keep appealing. You know that. You can just keep going back until finally you do get what you want. Hold on 1 second, please. It's good for you. It looks the outcome looks in your favor. In the interim,
Oh, wonderful.
yeah, in the interim, you're going to have to do whatever you can do to scrape things together. You know, and again, I want you to, look at what you do. Everything you have many different services you can do that are not taxing physically. Try to, gather up 1 or 2 of those. Whatever it could be. It may be getting paid for babysitting. Wink, wink. or, or I don't know. Maybe somebody close to you with the name starting with a K, giving you a little bit better allowance for some of the services that you provide to him. That's the only thing I can suggest. Yeah, but in 3 months looks like things are going to get a little better for you.
Okay. And things will lighten up when he sells his house. They'll lighten up a little bit. So, if that comes through, then we'll be okay.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at that. I just know in about 3 months things are going to change. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, and let me just see something else. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. And your health is going to improve, believe it or not. So that's good. You're going to feel better.
Well, that would be lovely.
Yeah, you're going to feel better, sweetie. It's a slow process, but that operation you had really was that you didn't realize how taxing that was on your body.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah. All right, sweetie. Okay, so I'm going to let you
Okay,
go.
thank you, hon.
Thank you. Oh, and I just want to say that just to clear things here with you now that I'm talking to you, that if I get cut off, Susie B will jump in and say, Laura, we'll be right back because it happened on happened on Wednesday. So,
Oh,
Susie is,
yeah.
Susie's here.
Storm season.
It's storm season, and Florida really gets hit hard this year, particularly with a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. We have a lot of electrical storms going on lately. So if that happens, yeah. All right, honey. Okay, so I'm going to go now to the next
Well,
caller.
thank you, dear.
Thank you, honey. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Okay. So we have another donation. It's Patricia. Hold on. Hello, 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 Patricia.
Hello, hello, Nora. How are you?
I'm great, sweetheart. And how are you, love?
Oh, I'm about the same. I'm I'm still trucking. I'm
Oh,
still trying, but it's everything's about the same. No,
yeah.
no, but no worse. I look at it as no worse, so that's good.
You
Yeah,
sound you
my
sound
my.
strong. You sound very strong. Go ahead, honey. Go.
Well, I've always been strong. That's I know we've talked about it before. I was always the prankster, the funny person. I always was happy-go-lucky, spontaneous, and boom, when my mama died, it's like my joy just went along with her. And I know it was the stress that caused everything. And that's what I'm trying to learn to do is handle my stress because I don't handle it well. And then, when you don't feel good in your mind, your body starts,
Uh,
um, you
Absolutely.
know, falling apart. And that's exactly what has been happening to me. I'll be at a spot where I think I'm doing great, and then boom,
Mm.
I just fall off the wagon. But my question, is about my husband. I'm concerned about him. Do you see that he's okay? He's got a big burden on him,
Yeah.
huge.
And his name is Patrick, right?
Yeah, and he's just the best person.
Yeah, I know. I know. By the way, everybody, her name is Patricia and her husband's name is Patrick. That's an interesting that. And they're two peas in a pod. Okay, let me go to Patrick.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
it's interesting. Everything with you is
Uh,
interesting. Okay, hold on for a second, Mom.
Thanks.
He does feel very downtrodden right now.
Yeah.
I see him carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, like, and he's tired. He's very tired. He wishes that he
Yeah.
could have more leisure time or get out more with you and the family. He doesn't blame you for anything, but he is suffering right now. He is feeling a little bit weak and tired, and a little depressed. You might notice it as what, Patricia, honey? Patricia,
Yeah.
there's a significant
Yeah.
amount of noise in the background. Are you doing something, or is that just noise on the line?
I no, I just walked in the house
Okay.
from outside. I'll go sit back down.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go sit
Okay.
down. Go sit
There.
down, Pat. Go sit down, Patricia.
There. Okay, I'm sitting.
Yeah, thank you. Well, okay, so
Yeah. Okay.
the bottom line is I do feel that he feels very downtrodden right now. And he also feels very helpless, like he doesn't know what to do, wishes he could do something to help. He feels helpless,
Yeah.
which is really,
Hmm.
that's the main thing, the helplessness, a sense of, I wish I could do something to help her, you. He doesn't
You
know
hit
what
the
to do.
nail on the head.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the, yeah, and what we need to look at right now is how you can make him feel better, okay,
Yeah.
to help him with this. So let's look at
Yeah.
that for a second. So he wishes he could help. He doesn't know what to do. He's a little frantic inside. He feels very frustrated. He's not all angry, he's just frustrated. Actually, you might see it sometimes as him having a little short of temper, but not to be taken
Hmm.
personally at you. He's just frustrated, doesn't know what to do to
Right.
help. Okay, so what
Right.
you need to do is, and I think you've already done this, but you do need to continue doing it, is keep reassuring him that there's nothing he can really do. That you're doing everything.
Yeah.
You're so happy for all the support he is giving you. That's what you need to
Yeah.
keep saying.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy
Yeah.
for you just being here, because you're being here.
I always tell him. Yeah. I always tell him he's the best husband in the world, and thank him every day for what he does for me.
Okay.
But he has such a great burden on him, and he just looks bad.
Yeah.
He's very skinny. He just looks so bad, and I'm so getting worried about him that it's all going to become too much. And
Well, I mean,
I'm just
nothing. No,
worried about his health.
well, listen, I get fatalistic. It's not like he's going to, it's the end of the world here. It's just a phase that all of you are going through. Uh,
Right.
do you ever wonder, I don't mean to bring this up, but do you ever wonder if there's a soul attachment to him or anything like that?
Um, no, like I don't really understand. If you could explain that to me, I may be able to answer it, but I'm not sure.
Well,
What?
sometimes people say, come call the show or call me in for a personal session and think they have a soul attached to them, meaning that they're being haunted. They're being haunted. Uh,
Well, we have a lot of weird, really weird things. I don't know what it is that has always gone on in our lives, no matter where we lived. As a matter of fact, if I told people, they would think I was nuts. And it's no matter where we move, just strange. I'm actually afraid here some days by myself.
okay.
So I don't know if that could be it, or.
Well, I'm not saying he has one.
Or you feel it.
Yeah, because I feel that sometimes he might think, uh, you know, is this all me or is this something else making me feel this way? I think he sometimes feels that way. Like, is this me, or is this something haunting me, or why do I feel so downtrodden, almost as if he's haunted? But there's no haunting.
That makes sense.
Okay, there's no haunting.
Good.
There's no extra thing going on. It's just him. Oh no,
Okay.
well, actually, this is the way it translates into more realistic, practical language. The languaging should be that he might feel he's always behind the eight ball in life. Always behind the eight ball. Yeah. Like as if why does this happen to me all the time? Why can't I ever get ahead? Why am I always downtrodden? Why does things go good for a while and then something happens? It's like, why do I have bad luck? So he looks at it as okay. He looks at it as a systemic problem, meaning that it's not just a one-off thing, that it's always happening. It may get good for a while, but then something new is going to happen. And for some reason, as I say that, I get the feeling of music behind all this. Bluegrass or country bluegrass, Kentucky bluegrass. Did he ever play music, or is there music in the? I know there's music from one of your fathers, but did he ever play music?
He is a very avid. He loves all types of music. He used to love to go to concerts.
Okay.
And I can't get him to go out anymore.
Well, you don't. Well, what I want you to play music. Play music. Play music in the home. Okay, that's going to help him. Okay?
Okay.
And that will lift his spirits. You don't have to get him out of the house. Just play music, because when you have the right music on, he can't help but feel good. Okay?
He loves bluegrass, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got the feeling of bluegrass.
And heavy rock, heavy metal, and bluegrass.
Well, get him towards the Get him towards the bluegrass, Patricia.
Okay. I just want to say this. My husband is the type that in the wintertime we have a Jeep that never gets stuck. He puts chains on, and he will take everybody. He'll go and look and help everybody out. He'll go around and look for people stuck.
Oh, how nice. Well, that also probably helps him feel.
That's how he is. He's very kind, and I'm just, that's what I'll do, exactly what you told me. But it's been like this ever since we've been together. It gets great, and then something happens.
Yeah. So
do you see things getting better?
Yeah, well, of course, they'll always get better, and then they'll get worse. That's life. So you have to remind him that he's not singled out, that that's everybody's life.
Right.
And you have to remind him it's only temporary. Things will get better again. You have to play music when he's not thinking of it. Figure out ways to get some more music into the house, particularly the bluegrass, not the heavy metal, but the bluegrass is healing for him. Okay, it has a lot to do with his roots, and that he's not. I want you to remind him, you're not behind an eight ball. You're not singled out. This happens to everyone. People have ups and downs in life, and that'll help him.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. He thinks he's singled out. He thinks it's all just happening to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes big sense. Well, thank you so much. That makes me feel so much better.
Absolutely,
absolutely. That everything is on the money. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart, and feel better.
You've done.
One of the things.
I will.
Okay, we just want to say
Thank you.
I just want to say one last thing to you. I'm getting the message that you should do deep breathing. Deep breathing for your lungs.
My doctor just gave me I get chills. My doctor just gave me this machine where you have to breathe, and you got to get this little contraption all the way up to 100.
Yeah, because you have to make your lungs. Yeah, you have to make your lungs strong. So it's like an exercise.
Yeah, I don't breathe right. I actually stop breathing, and I don't know I do it.
Okay. So
and he gave me a contraption to help my breathing.
okay. Well,
that's just
you're being told again, so do
I
it.
just got chills.
So there you go. There's your confirmation. Okay, that'll help you get the lungs back. That'll get your lungs back the way they need to go. Especially if you stop this. Yeah, don't smoke and do the breathing. Okay, honey. All right.
All right, Laura.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and God bless you. I love you.
Thank you, honey. Love you too. God bless. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I can't breathe suddenly. Okay, let me just double check something here. Alrighty, I was just checking the queue to make sure we didn't have any donations hanging out. We've got Marilyn here. Hi, Marilyn. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. I love your show. I love your positive energy.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you. Where is 610?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Well, it must be beautiful this time of year in Pennsylvania.
It is.
I've been watching that show on the Learning Channel about the Amish. Are you near Amish country by any odd chance?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so interesting. I just think they're fascinating. What a fascinating culture. Okay, so what can we do for you today?
Well, I, under great duress, quit my job last week. So I was wondering what might be going on for work or career. What's coming up for me.
Okay. Do you work in healthcare by any odd chance? Were you working in healthcare?
No.
Okay. Hold on, Marilyn. I don't know why I get this impression of nursing around you. So I don't know, maybe that's something you want to do, or maybe you should be working in healthcare, but I just want to relay that to you. Let me move forward. What's going to happen next for her? She's going to get a job. What's going to happen? Well, it was the right thing to do to let go of that. Okay, don't feel badly about that. I know you're a little frantic right now. Like, I need, I need work and I need it now. But on the other hand, you have a little time to relax. It's a good time of year to not be working. To relax. Actually, it feels to me like that you're not going to starve if you don't have a job immediately. Is that correct, please?
Immediately, no, that's correct, yes.
Yeah. Okay, it feels like you have family around you, like you have a husband and children. Is that correct, please?
No husband, no.
But you have children. Parents, okay. All right, so you're the child. All right. Well, it's a nice time. So first of all, you need to relax, okay? You need to just smell the roses, enjoy a little bit of the summer. It's almost a God-given gift. You're not, in employment right now. Let's look okay. So they want you to take some time off, believe it or not. Okay? Take a little time off, clear your head. Clear your head of that rash decision you made. It's not that rash, your guides say, actually was supposed to happen that way. You're actually standing up more for yourself these days and knowing more what you want. The more you listen to your head and your heart at the same time, the better things are going to get for you. Don't worry about the future. Just go after what you really want. Now is the time to get it. And I'm trying to see what that is. Hold on. Can they tell me? Okay, what I have to say is, do you know what you want? Because it's nothing there. I can't find anything of what you want.
I would like to. I like running things, and I like helping others to run things, like coaching, which I was doing that before. Enough of it wasn't coming in, so I started doing it within an institution, and that was a nightmare, and I quit that one. So I adore coaching. I do love that. And I want to do something more, even more helping people and planet. I mean, I was already doing that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
To do that on a bigger scale, so I do know what I want.
Okay, because when you said you didn't relate to healthcare at all, coaching is a form of healthcare. Okay, that's like being a nurse. It's a counseling, caring role. Okay, so when you said no to that, I think it disconnected us energetically. So now we're reconnected. So hold on for a second, because I got this feeling very strongly of you like being a nurse, but now you gave me the terminology as a coach. Okay, fine. Hold on. You're looking out for people's welfare. Well, on your own, it's going to be a little bit more work. So it's up to you, sweetie. Are you going to do it or not? So what you're really asking me are the elements at play to be supportive of you and your role as a I'm going to call a healthcare practitioner again, for lack of a better term, because they keep calling me. What is your specialization in coaching, love?
Oh, I help anyone with an idea and or an existing business or organization. But I also have done a little bit of energy work training.
Okay, but so what I'm going to have to just go into my business mode here with you. What you need to do is you need to figure out what your specialization is, and you need to get some marketing help. Okay, you need to get some marketing help because those coaches
That's what I help others with.
Okay, well, let me just tell you what I've learned over my years, and then you see how you want to turn it back on yourself. You need to find the thing you're solving for people, the one thing, not just generalized marketing. But what is it that what is your ideal target audience? What is your hook for them? And how are you going to help them lead a better life? And if you're just I'm not picking up exactly, I don't feel it, what you're focused on. Maybe I'm just disconnected from you, but I don't sense your specialization. Do you have a specialization? Are you going after small businesses?
I'm a small business specialist. I've been working for 40 years, and I've run several businesses for myself and others. So anyone that walks in my door, I can help them. It's going to be a business with less than 30 employees, and it can be in any, it doesn't matter what their industry is. I am able to help all of them.
Okay.
I help them through marketing, operations. I do a number of things.
Okay.
I've run it all. I've done it all.
Okay. Well, so what I know about marketing for coaches is the following. You may be able to help people with their businesses, but maybe you need help for marketing for coaches. Please forgive me. But every single coach out there that is successful has their bailiwick, their specialization. The more niched you are, the better your success rate because your prospect will know that you're the one for them, and you can hone your marketing message more. This is what I've been trained in, what I know about it. I mean, I just studied it. I study it because part of the work I do is marketing myself. So this is what I know. So what I would suggest is to look over, and I'm going to do this right now for you on a moment by moment basis as a psychic. I'm going to look at what your audience is. I'm going to see if I can find your niche, which is not easy to do, but I'm going to see if I can do it. Okay. I actually can see that you can do anything you want, but I want you to focus. So what I'm getting is you can do anything you want. One thing is trying to form in front of me. It seems like there's somebody with marketing collateral and the tools for marketing. It's not very strong in front of me, but I see something about you're very good at helping give them the tools to do the marketing. Like, for example, the brochure and or the message. Can you relate to that, please?
I can help with content, yes.
Okay, well, that seems to be a strong point of yours. So that's where you might want to focus. So that's what I'm getting for you is to find the focus for the business, and then everything will flow from that. And find the biggest need in the target audience, the thing that they're dying for. Make it life or death. If you don't have the right collateral for your business, you're going to be not heard, not seen, and you'll be out in the street starving. It needs to be life or death. And other than that, you're going to have to make it happen. Nobody's going to come in and make it happen for you, as you know. You have a background that's, you said 40 years, extensive. So there's really nothing more I can tell you other than you can help anybody with anything, but as far as your marketing message, it needs to show that what problem you're solving from a highly niched perspective. I hope that helps you, Marilyn.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless. You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's like she's obviously very gifted and very talented, but sometimes it's hard to see what we need to do. I regularly hire coaches myself, although I had 17 years in marketing and sales. I hire coaches every now and then just to do an audit of my business from a business perspective. Okay, I'm going to be moving over to Jackie. Hold on. Jackie. Hi, how are you, love?
Good. I'm trying desperately to give you $5 donation for the Humane Society, and I can't do it on your website. I don't. It just it doesn't show me how to do that.
Okay,
I know it's 1B, but the $5 donation thing doesn't come up.
Oh, really? Let's see what happened to my website. I'm going to go there right now. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I have to go there right now because since this is a problem, right now I have to check it out. Excuse me, everyone, while I do it. And thank you so much for telling me this. Okay.
And I hope it's not. No, I hope it's not me, operator error.
Well, if it is you, there might be some clarification needed. Okay, donation is 1B on the page. So let's just say I put in something there into the field and click on Add to Cart. Well, it must be working because somebody else used it.
You know what? So I'm on.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. I don't know what the problem is, sweetie.
And it's under media, the tab media, right?
Yeah, on the front of my website.
And then radio show.
Yeah, you click on the radio show under media, and then you'd see third down radio show. And then on the radio show website, which is spiritmediumtv.com, that's another way to get there directly, 1B will have the donation. Oh, I know what you're doing wrong, love. You're looking at the index to this page. Okay?
I am.
So you have to go down a little bit further into the actual page. Okay?
Oh my gosh, it is me. I'm sorry.
Not a problem, and that's
right,
not a problem. Let's work on you now. Okay, and that's so much appreciated. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And if anybody else had the same problem, if you're looking at the index to the page, you need to go down into the page. Okay, so what can we do for you today?
I'm sorry. Now you know I'm stupid.
Oh, you're not. I'm sure other people have made the same mistake. Don't worry about it. Thank you for pointing the mistake out. Go ahead.
So my question is, when am I going to fall in love again?
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know why I'm hearing when you want to. Hold on, I'm going to go a little deeper. This is for Jackie. It's up to you, really. Spirit's saying over and over again, you really need to clear out your head a little bit from the past. It's not, or other things that are on your priority list. So again, back to when you want to. It's really a matter of setting the priority and clearing out the space for that, and then you'll be ready to attract that in. Because what I see, they're actually showing me literally, visually, speaking of remote viewing, as if your life is a beautiful vase, but it's filled a little bit. Like the bottom of the vase has something in it, some residue, remnants of the past. They want you to clear that out, but it will clear out over time. It's just a matter of time of clearing out the past. It can clear out slowly, or it can clear out faster, and that's really what you want to hear is, how do I clear it out faster? How do I clear out whatever it is that's blocking me faster? And so Spirit wants you to know that you have the complete and utter power to do this by simply asking every day on a regular basis, please clear out the past so my new love can come in. Please heal any aspect of myself that remains as residue in my psyche so that I'm now ready for love. I am ready for love. I am ready for love. I am ready for love. Now bring that love. There's a little prayer you can use. Okay, a little prayer, affirmation prayer you can use to help bring that person in. And now what I see is you do this, if you do this, and your free will is involved, within 6 to 8 months, I do see a new person coming in. Okay? I see him, they're showing me him. Hold on. He's warm. He's got a nice warmth to him. He's got a I don't know who this is. It might be even somebody you know, and you may not like the things I'm going to say because he's not looking like a GQ model. He's looking like an average sweet guy. Okay, little soft around the edges, sweet kind of man. It's white, fair complexion, dark hair. There seems to be some hair on the top of the head is missing. But nothing, nothing to get disgusted over or anything. But very nurturing, kind of loving, sweet guy. I see coming in for you, and that's about 6 to 8 months. So that's your answer. 6 to 8 months, loving, sweet guy. The only thing that's holding you is remnants from the past. You're not even realizing it's still there, and that you just need to ask to clear that on a regular basis and call in your loved one. I'll see if there's anything else I'm not seeing, and then I'll come back to you in a moment, please. One moment, Jackie. Let me just see if there's anything else around this. Is there anything else that she needs to know about? You have a great heart to love. You need to tell yourself that more and appreciate yourself more. And the only other thing they're saying is understand what a loving person you are more and more and more. Give yourself the accolades for that because that helps draw in the new person as well. And that you weren't told that in the past a lot, and that's the residue. That's the remnants. There was a person in the past that did not allow you to know what a loving person you are, was not giving you the recognition for that. It's almost like a little bit of a tragedy, if you will. Do you understand, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you left that a little bit damaged, like feeling like, well, you know, how am I worthy? And Spirit is saying you are such a loving person. You are so capable of love, and that you will fit somebody perfectly, and that you need to acknowledge that today. And that's going to help tremendously. So that's the remnants, and that's the thing that's missing. Now, do you have any questions about this, what you've just been told, Jackie?
I don't think so. It just seems like 6 to 8 months or 9 months or whatever is a long time. Because I feel like I've been waiting and ready for a while.
Yeah, and that's the way you can speed that up. That's just a guideline, and I actually get 8 months. But what the challenge is in the interim is to totally reset your magnetic resonance, your vibration, to feeling that love for yourself. Okay, so in the interim, you're going to date you. You're going to be in love with you. There will be some, okay, I want you to work on that. That's what Spirit's telling me you have to work on. And that you will fill your space in the interim with other people, but the right one doesn't come in till then. And there's going to be some practice in the interim. Okay? Practice.
Okay.
So you're not going to be sitting around twiddling your thumbs, but you're just not going to meet the right person until then. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. God bless. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Just let me double check on the, oh, we do have, okay. So we do have somebody who made a donation, and I need to find her in the queue. And please don't anybody else make any more donations. Fatima, I do not know how to find you. Let's see if I can find you. There you are. Good. Oh, thank you, Fatima, for your donation. And thank you for joining our mailing list. Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much for having me on the air today. It's the first time I'm listening to your show, and I love it.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The advice you've been giving to everybody and the wonderful wisdom that's coming through is amazing. I'm like, oh.
Oh, thank you. You know, and let me just say something now that you mentioned that. I have to do readings that show you that you're co-creating. See, we're not just little puppets. I don't do fortune telling. You know, I do a deeper level, let you understand how to empower yourself. You know, we all get hurt. You know, we all get hurt in life, but there's a lot we can do to help. So go ahead, sweetheart. What am I doing for you this evening?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about empowering yourself. And I do some readings, but there's a disconnect, and I don't want to know what steps I need to take in order to how could I be bettering myself, trusting myself more? You know, what are there classes I should take? What should I do in that direction?
Okay, let's see what we get specifically for you. Hold on, this is Fatima.
Yeah.
Fatima. Thank you, by the way, over and over again. Spirit says thank you. Okay, I'm going to go to your guides. Hold on for a second.
Sure.
Well, there's a couple of things. The first thing is that you're not sure, what I'm picking up is you're not sure you really want to do spirit counseling. There's a second level of feeling that you were forced into this, maybe for financial reasons. There's a sense of urgency to it, that if I don't make money this week, I'm going to be out in the street. Is this correct, please?
That's correct, financially, yes.
Okay. So and one of the things that happens in this work is, well, it's not the work. This is what you need to do. You need to back up just a little bit. You need to go to the level of surrender, which seems easier said than done. But what I mean by surrender is you need to go to a quiet space, and it may be once that you do it, or it may be every day you do it. But you need until it comes in the answer. But you need to go to the space of what do I do, God, to use my gifts and talents in lucrative and productive service? What is my dharma? Please lead me. Okay, now dharma means you're given gifts for service in remuneration, that you be remunerated. And then let's see where you're led. You have to sit with a pen and pad in the morning, perhaps, or after deep meditation, right after arising, or after deep meditation, and ask the question again, Dear God, what is it that I can do for money? And it may feel like your own mind is making up the answer. Don't negate it.
Okay.
Write it down.
Okay.
Within a week to 2 weeks, you will see a pattern, and that is what you should do. Now I'm going to look at the work you're doing now with the psychic work, and I'm going to see what they want to say, because I have a feeling it is that work, but it's just because you're so tense that you're blocking it, you see.
Right.
Okay? So
Yeah.
you are very gifted.
And it's interesting.
Let me you want to say something, honey? Go ahead, because I was about to start giving you a message.
No, thanks. I was just thinking because there are certain things that keep rolling on in my head, some projects that I need to get going on.
Related to your business, you mean?
Like
related to your business?
Spiritual business.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
hold on for a second. Let me just go to what was going to come through, because I didn't even get to that yet. Hold on for a second. This is for Fatima. Okay. Well, okay. So stop the nervousness, they say, and they're a little, they're giving you a little smack. Stop the nervousness.
Oh, true.
Okay.
You're right on track. Yep.
Relax into it. You do have the gifts of service in this way. This is what you're supposed to do. You didn't go to this place without being led. You have been led. You already know this. So you've been led. You know what you're supposed to do, but you need to go back to meditation, do what I just said anyway, because it will help you. Clarify how to specialize. There's a specialization that you need to do that will get you farther ahead than anything else. It feels like something to do with relationship counseling. Okay? Love and relationship counseling, but doing it in a new way, unique way. There also seems to be some kind of symbolism or symbology that goes along with it. You could help people bring in the love that they want. Okay, now are you creating a new system for connection this way?
I certainly am. It's interesting you say that, because I've been getting all these words that keep coming, and I'm writing a tiny little book. So sort of like it's like a cough book or something, and also trying to make bumper stickers, but all about love.
It is for you in particular. You have a gift in this area. You do have a methodology that will work, or that does work. It's a few sacred symbols and some kind of, I don't know what else it is that goes along with this, but you will do very well with this, and that's what they want you to focus on. Okay? And now listen to me. If you're nervous, you block the focus.
Okay.
Okay? Because what it's doing.
Meditate and relax.
Meditate, relax, and keep every day. What I want you to do is develop the business in the journaling portion of your daily thing. Like you take a meditation, you ask what I should do, and the answer should be how to develop this love thing, because you have a gift in this area of helping people find love, and you have some kind of magical formula that's very creative that seems to help people's resonance attune to finding love. As a matter of fact, I'll write down your phone now. I have it written down. I like this. It's great. And that you will be now. What's going to happen is you're going to get on point for yourself this way. It's this brand will align you then with what I call flow, FLOW, divine flow or God flow. God flow is guidance, opportunities, and destiny. You'll activate your God flow. Okay? And then all you need to do is relax and follow the flow, because you're going to have some synchronicities coming in. People are going to ask you to do things for them, and you will be able to market it on your own, as you're hoping to do, rather than, it seems like you're using some kind of a phone service right now for some of the back end work, like maybe you're doing phone readings or something. That's going to go away. You won't have to do that anymore. Okay?
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm going to get a reading with you privately, so that's wonderful, but for a little longer session. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're blessed, honey, and it's a pleasure to work with you. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you,
You're
honey.
welcome. Take good care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, she's got something really interesting. We're all going to have to find out what it is, Fatima, because we all want it. Susie and I, we're going to come to you. Okay. So let's see who else I've got here waiting. Oh, Tammy. Let's get to Tammy. We have a few minutes left. It's going to have to be Tammy, honey. This is going to have to be fast. Tammy?
Yes.
Hi, sweetie. Thank you for waiting so long.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you, sweetheart, this evening?
I just wanted to know about if you could possibly pick up on a family member of mine that might be doing some unsavory things. I'm not sure. He's been I don't know. He's just been I don't know, maybe you could tell me, like, if you
Yeah, all right, let's see. Sure, just give me his name, her name, whatever it is.
His name is Larry.
Okay, hold on for a second. The first thing I want to tell you is, as soon as I connected with your energy, I heard the word no. So I need to say that. I don't know if it means that he's not doing what you think he's doing, or how it can be interpreted, but a big no came in. Let's just go to Larry. Is he's being, okay, there is somebody else working with him. He's not doing this alone. And I believe that you suspect this. He will get over it in a while. There's some kind of motivation that's emotional that will finally process through his system. There's a sense of revenge about it, and it's emotionally inspired. But he will get distracted by a new project. He seems to be very unbalanced emotionally, in that he's emotionally motivated in most of the things he does. Okay? And so he will let go of that. Thank goodness, Tammy. It's like he's going to find another bone to chew on. And he's
you mean he'll let go? He'll let go. I mean,
90 seconds.
It's up in the air between if he lets go of this, then what would happen if he? Because me and my sister have no. We don't know what we should do if he lets go of this. It doesn't. I don't know if you're saying the right thing if he's letting go of this, because he's tied to it. So I don't know how he could possibly let go of the whole thing.
Now listen to me.
I mean?
Listen to me. Maybe I'm not making myself clear, but from what I'm picking up psychically,
60 seconds.
He seems to be emotionally motivated. His actions in all things in life, he doesn't think things through. He works on emotions. Can you please confirm that for me?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's doing this. There seems to be a sense of revenge. There's money involved. Okay. But what's going to happen? Okay, but what's going to happen is he's going to get tired of this and go on to something else that's emotionally upsetting to him. There's going to be something else coming along that's going to distract him. Okay? And then both of you will be able to and I have to do this quick because the show is over.
Okay.
But let me just say, imagine that your little mice hiding in your mouse hole in the wall, and there's a big
10 seconds.
There's a big cat in front of you. But the cat is holding you in the mouse hole right now, okay? The cat is Larry. Well, the cat got distracted because something else came along that was more interesting to the cat. He found something else to fight with or something else to hunt, and you and your sister, you say, "Woo, thank goodness," and you run out of the mouse hole to safety. So you're gonna find an out. And when he gets distracted, and he will, you're gonna find a way out of this. That you'll be protected. You'll be protected. You'll be able to do something that will make the two of you bulletproof. I use that term loosely so that you won't be vulnerable to him. Okay?
Yeah, wow. I mean, because he's like, he's got the power of attorney. So I don't know how me and my sister could otherwise take care of that if he gets out of it. I don't know. I think I pick up what you're saying, but I didn't know if there was a way we could handle that, because we're not really in that field.
Okay, so when the radio show is over, play back what I just said, because what I said is when he gets distracted, and he will, you're going to have a way to fix this so you're bulletproof, meaning legally. So go to a lawyer.
Okay.
Okay, honey? That's all you need to do. All right, love. I have to go now, honey.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I now go over to the online Intuitive Playground, which is our online class. I had a couple of students listening tonight, which was kind of exciting. And I will be back on Wednesday only doing other side connections. And next Monday night, I do this show again. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you want a sale on a reading with me, just go to spiritmediumtv.com. Blessings to all. Bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.